When it comes to injuries and pain, I want to put it to you in a very simple way. You heal with your blood. If bones, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and nerves do not have sufficient blood, they will not heal as fast as possible, and they're more likely to become pain generators. If you look at the main recommendations people have been told since around 1978, it's to rest, ice, compress, and elevate the area. But if you actually look at what ice does to an area is it impedes blood flow, it decreases white cells in the area, and that's exactly what you need to heal a tissue. The very doctor that coined that term back in 1978 has actually distanced himself from it. And he, much like I do, believed that people should get moving much, much sooner in their rehab process. And instead of using ice, use heat. You want to improve and promote blood flow to an area. You want to start to rehab the joint as soon as possible. Ice is only useful in about the first maybe 6 to 24 hours. And then you want to move to the acronym that I teach my exercise physiology students, and that is MEAT, which involves movement, specific exercises to the injured area. And then A is analgesics, which are natural painkillers that we use. And then T stands for specific treatments and hands-on treatments. Only when you do all of that do you get better quicker and faster. This passive lying around approach, elevating and icing, waiting for the area to heal, ice in this setting can almost be as powerful as some of the NSAIDs that are prescribed on a day-to-day basis. They completely kill inflammation and blood flow to the area, and you're very unlikely to heal in a timely manner. So take control of your healing, take control of your rehab, do your part so that if you are going to do passive and hands-on treatments, it's much more likely that you'll heal quicker. Stop playing the passive game, put down the ice, get some heat and movement going, and you will be back pain-free much, much sooner. If you have any questions about my approach to rehab and how the acronym MEAT should be used instead of RICE, definitely shoot me a message. I'm happy to talk about my approach and my options, and any other questions you have, definitely let me know.